Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Wilhoven for another electronic edition of Rage. As tonight, the final stop of Go Home show before the Chaos Balls point here at the pay-per-view on Saturday of Lockdown. And the TCW superstars are moments away on colliding at the last before Saturday's pay-per-view and the centre of the world of wrestling. But now, let's head now to Reedway in the ring as he kicks off Rage Go Home here tonight in Wilhoven.
Crick Yellow, you win. I can't do this anymore. I can't sleep. I can't breathe.
And now comes the TCW's challenger for Reedway's title at the pay-per-view at the end of the month of Lockdown. And here he comes, walking down to the ring. And we know how important this really is, by the way, for Critchlow. We know that he wants to go after the TV Championship belt after when Critchlow attacked Zach Reedway way back at Warzone a few weeks back. And now this feud's been building up now to that pay-per-view coming up, of course, in the next couple of days from now at Saturday's pay-per-view of Lockdown, as he walks down to the ring here to go against here Zach Reedway right here, right now, to confront him before these two collide each other inside the Lockdown Asylum. And now we'll end it here as Critchlow now walks down to the aisle, and let's find out how Critchlow and Zach Reedway, how they exchange words before their fight going into Lockdown by Saturday pay-per-view.
Relax, I'm not here to hurt you, yet, but Wilhoven deserves a fight tonight. Reedway, pick anyone to fight me, and if I win, I choose the stipulation for Lockdown.
Adamus, get out here! Help me!
And Adamus Chavaya is walking down to the ring here to take on Critchlow. And we know that obviously Zach Reedway said before the break that he wants Adamus Chavaya to get down here inside the ring here to fight against Critchlow here on TCW here on Rage's Go Home event, because we know that the stipulation is if Critchlow or Adamus Chavaya obviously wins here. If Critchlow wins, however, then that will mean he will have a chance obviously to go and fight against Zach Reedway at the pay-per-view for this Saturday at Lockdown. But if Chavaya wins in this matchup inside the ring here for this evening, then Critchlow will not be involved in the fight with the TV champion Reedway, obviously by the end of the show if he loses his matchup here. That's why Critchlow is now waiting for his opponent, and that's why Adamus Chavaya will be in the ring here fighting against Critchlow in the middle of the ring here. So here we go, let's get a contest underway here, as we've got here as Adamus Chavaya going up against one-on-one with Critchlow. And here we go, live here on TCW. And the stipulation is if Critchlow wins, he'll fight Reedway. If he loses, he will not get that matchup with Reedway. That's a stipulation, by the way, for this matchup here for tonight. Now the cover here. 1, 2, kick out. And now cut through some multiple punches there and assaults there right into Chavaya. And now backflip. And now I'm going to go for another backflip. And now he's telling him to get up here. And now elbow right in the head. And now throw some multiple shots there into the blows into the head there to Critchlow. And now more hits again, right into the head. They're both now going for a tussle now. Now real pull into the corner here. Really there tussling here on Critchlow. Now Chevalier now blowing some head blows there to Critchlow here. Chevalier now. Oh, what a punch there into the head there to Critchlow. And now big blow into the head. And now knee into the leg here. Another knee right in the leg again. And now go for a backflip. And now Chevalier now going to the top rope here. Big jump right there into the rib cage. Now the cover here now. 1, 2. Oh, kick out, shoulders up here from Critchlow. Kicks into the face. And now Chevalier now drags into the corner here now to Critchlow. And now to go for a big blow in the back of the head. And now backflip. And now dragged himself into that corner right here now. Critchlow. Oh wait a second, Superman punch, but no. Punch into the back. And now big punch there, he tried to, but he avoided it nicely there, obviously Critchlow now. Roll up here, cover, this could be it, and that's going to be a kick out. Now right into the corner, and now throw across now into the ring. Now throwing some multiple shots now into the head now, blows into the head. Another big knee in the head there, another one, nice one, knee in the head. And now going some kicks there into the back of Chevalier. And now really pulling right there onto the hand there now, trying to twist his hand. Knee right there in the back of him. And now Crypto now. Gonna go for a kick, but no. Oh, a second here. Now Chevalier. Oh, net breaker. Now the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Kick out there for Critchlow here. Now big jump right on top of the ribs. And now kicks there into the rib cage now. Clothesline there now. Into Chevalier. Trying to catch him in the leg there. But takedown there from Critchlow there to Chevalier. Now cover now onto the chosen one here. Kick out right there from Animus Chevalier. Now thrown to the ropes here now. Big punch into the rib cage. Goes for a running clothesline. Big running knee into the head there now. And now big drop kick in the head. Now cover. 1, 2. Kick out. And now backflip there to Animus Chevalier. And now Chevalier now measures up here on Critchlow. Now Chevalier. And now Chevalier now. Gonna go for a net breaker. And he dropped him on the mat. Now the cover here. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. As Animus Chevalier has won inside the ring here on Rage. Absolute magnificent victory right there for him. a well-deserved win inside the ring here tonight on TCW, as he wins in style, as Chevalier becomes the winner here for tonight on TCW Monday Night Rage. And coming up, of course, at Lockdown on this pay-per-view on Saturday, coming up first, we do have is TJ Gunner versus Harrius Gerardus, and that match will be a one-on-one matchup, and that'll be a very interesting one between TJ and also Harrius. Also, the second matchup in a triple threat match at Lockdown, as we do have for the women's championship, as we do have is Sapiens versus Tech, and also Maria Cassidy, as that matchup will be for the TCW Women's Championship. But also as well between Gang Style and AK-47, they are the tag team champions, and they take on against the Lucha Style, as that match will also happen as well later in the show. And also after that, we do have our next matchup for the TCW World Heavyweight Championship, as we do have TJ Gunner versus here the Lightning Kid. And let's get straight right now into this coverage here for our next contest, as we have is Harrius Gerardus, the Reglands hero, taken on here against this jobber, this enhancement talent here on TCW, will go up against Harrius Gerardus in this one-on-one match live here in Wilhoven. And here he is, of course, Harrius Gerardus going one-on-one here with the man himself in the ring, and that is, of course, the guy known as the Jobber. Here we go, and let's get it underway. Enhancement Talent versus here on Harrius Gerardus. And now knee right into the rib cage. One. Okay, kick out. And now kick right there into the back of the Jobber here now. And now I'm going to go for, oh, a nice little kick there, sort of there from the Jobber. And now, looks like Gerard is now going for multiple punches now, and assaults there now onto the Jobber. And now, big jump right there now to the Jobber again. Now the cover here now. This could be it. 1, 2, kick out there for this little competitor. He actually appeared, of course, way back a few weeks back against Adamus Chevalier in a one-on-one matchup, by the way. He actually was quite impressive in that match with Adamus Chevalier in that contest. But as of here right now, he is actually showing himself a little bit of qualities against the Reglands hero and also former TCW World Champion as well. Might get pinned here by this local competitor here, live here for tonight. And we are live in Wilhoven here for the last show, weekly show, before the pay-per-view airs on Saturday of Lockdown. And now, it looks like now a big drop knee there into the arm there to Harrius Gerardus now. And now a big jump right there, the arm again there now to Harrius Gerardus. And a kick right there in the back. And hang on 1 minute. And now into the midsection. Now go forward, death drop, but no. Oh, nice little power slam there, sort of there from Harrius Gerardus. Now go for a big kick into the face now. And now Gerardus now going to the top rope. And now goes for a massive jump right there on top of this little competitor here inside the ring. And now kicks right there into the rib cage. And now Gerardus now. He's finding options here to go for a massive running clothesline there, and elbows right into the local competitor. And now running clothesline. Massive running clothesline again. And now big drop kick here again. And now I'm going to go for big there, takedown again here. Right onto the local competitor here. Maybe a pinfall for a free count maybe, but he kicked out quickly there. And the jobber could have got a 3 count over Gerardus, by the way. And now big jump right there, elbow jump there to Gerardus. And now he drags Gerardus on the ropes. Now going to throw a big elbow. Oh, net breaker. Nice work. Now the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Very close. And now he's telling him to get up. He is. And now I'm going to throw a little hurricanrana right here now onto Gerardus. And now, oh, punch into the face. And now thrown down to the ropes. Now punch blow in the face now again. And now Gerardus now walking around, of course, surrounding the jobber, by the way. And now Gerardus now picks up here on this low competitor, throws him on the ropes, and a big super kick, big super boot in fact, in the face, and that's over now. And it is over, and yes, this low competitor, by the way, is young rookie, really tried his best to try and beat Harris Gerardus. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and Gerardus got the victory inside the ring here for tonight on TCW. Massive win here for him, and the Reglands hero got the win here inside the ring for obviously tonight. And also, by the way, we have here the main event coming up next. We have is Ethan Spinian versus TJ Gunner, and that main event, by the way, between the two men will be up next live on Monday Night Rage. And let's get to that coverage, of course, the main event coming up right now. And also after that, we do have another matchup on the cards in lockdown as well, as we do have this matchup, by the way, the women's action triple threat match, as Maria Cassidy, the women's champion, versus Spinian, and also as well Tech will be involved in a triple threat match, and that will be live, of course, for the TCW's women's championship. But also the third matchup of the show, we do have our next one, by the way, as we are going to have here as AK-47 and also Hardman J defending the tag team championships against the Lucha Style, as that match will also come up as well for lockdown this Saturday. And also another matchup on the cards at lockdown as well, as we do have this matchup for the TCW's World Heavyweight Championship, as TJ Gunner will take on the Lightning Kid, as that matchup will come up also for the main event, and that will be taking place also at the pay-per-view of lockdown coming up in a couple days from now. And also last but not least, we do have the last matchup, by the way, on TCW lockdown, as the main event will be up for grabs, as we do have Critchlow, the special Critchlow. The rivalry between him and Zach Reedway is unreal, and these two men will go up against each other for the TCW Television Championship title, as that will be involved inside the Lockdown Asylum, and that's the official match card for Lockdown for the pay-per-view this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, the hardcore champion is here. Ethan Spinian has arrived here in Wilhoven, and business is about to pick up. Look at the intensity on his face. Spinian has been tear these parts few weeks, knocking down challengers left, right and centre, and that hardcore title isn't just a belt for him, it's a war trophy. And every time he walks out of this ring, he reminds the whole entire TCW locker room why he's one of the toughest champions ever had. No fear, no backing down, pure distraction. But tonight, with Will Lockdown approaching, even Spinian knows everybody is watching him, and one step wrong, one step of weakness, and someone will be waiting to snatch that gold. And Spinian isn't hunted tonight, he is the hunter himself. and he'll go one-on-one with TJ Gunner inside the ring here for tonight. Okay, that will be obviously there Ethan Spinian there with the belt in his hands. And now we get straight now to TJ Gunner. He will come. The Red Storm is rolling it into Wilhoven, and TJ Gunner will be in the building. And it looks like this man is confident, focused, and absolutely ready to make a statement tonight. Gunner has said it repeatedly. 2025 is his year, and he is not here to play games. TJ Gunner is one of the most dangerous strikers in TCW. When those hands start flying, people drop. He has knockout power in both fists, and let's be honest, Gunner sees Ethan Spinian with that hardcore title, and you know he wants a piece of him. Gunner thrives in chaos, and the hardcore champion Spinian will be definitely keeping a close eye in this matchup. Even though these two men will obviously go to war, but who will be left standing at the end of the show here at Rage's Go Home event here this evening? And let's get underway, by the way, for the main event, as we have here Ethan Spinian versus TJ Gunner. Here we go. And let's get the match underway for TCW for the pay-per-view coming up in Lockdown this Saturday. Spinian will go and fight against Harrius Gerardus. However, TJ Gunner will go up against one-on-one with the man himself, Travis Hayes. And that will also be a matchup in the second card of Lockdown as well, at the event of Lockdown on Saturday in a couple days from now. But these two wrestlers now tussle each other in the ropes here, and now looks like TJ Gunner now gets, oh my god, wait a second here, he's twisting the arm here of it looks like from TJ Gunner here from Ethan Spinian, and now he's just twisting the arm. He's really pulling his arm, and now elbows in the face. And now going for a big jump right there onto TJ Gunner. And now really tussle each other now together here. And now he pushes him right forward now onto the ropes. Now TJ now goes for a big power drive down onto the mat. Now the cover. One. And now throw right there onto the ropes. And a punch right in the rib cage. And now TJ now measures up here on Ethan Spinian, the hardcore champion here tonight. And he's dragging his head now into the corner. Now punches down onto the ropes. And now running knees there into the body here of Spinian. Now going to throw a running big boot across the face, right onto TJ Gunner. Now count right here, now one here. And now TJ now throwing punches here onto Spinian. Count of two. And now, oh, right onto the security fence, by the way. Count of three. Now he gets back into the ring. And now he picks him up. And a big punch in the face there now. A big power punch, but no. There's a chance here now for TJ. Another big power drive nicely there. Could be over, this could be. 1, 2, shoulders up. TJ obviously tried to try to get out from that. He did very well. He did that by kicking out against Ethan Spinian. He could have actually got a free count over TJ, by the way. And it's not over just yet, by the way, here. Now he picks him up now onto TJ. And now big blow in the face. And things are still carry on here on TCW between the two men. And now, gonna go for a big rock bottom power slam. Now the cover here. 1, 2, kick out. And now, gonna go to the top rope. And a big jump right there, right onto Ethan Spinian now. Now he fights back for another day. Oh, roll up here now from TJ. 1, kick out. And now, chops into the chest here now. Couple of blows and chops in the chest here now from both competitors in this match. They're both going at it against each other. And now throw another more blows into the face there again. Another slap in the chest again, another slap again, back and forth, back and forth. And now, pick up now on Ethan Spinian. Onto the ropes here, big Superman punch. 1, 2, kick out. And now he's called himself onto the ropes here now. Big power boot in the face there, outside of the ring there to TJ. Count of 1. Count of 2. And now TJ drop into the head first into the turnbuckle. 1, 2, kick out there from Spinian, the hardcore champ. Now a couple kicks now into the head. And now big punches into the rib cage. And a big clothesline now. And now Spinian there, jump on top of the rib cage there to TJ. And now really going at it here against him. And now Spinian now again picks up on TJ Gunner again. And I'll go for a naked choke sleeper hold. This could be it. And he tried to tap him out and he doesn't tap out though. He still survives another day. And now he picks up now onto TJ. And now goes for a massive wicked clothesline there from Spinian. And now going to go to the top rope now. Spinian. Oh, diving jump right onto Ethan Spinian. Now here's the cover. This might be a chance here now for the hardcore champion to get the win here tonight, here on TCW. And now, oh, go to sleep. Super kick there from Spinian now. Hardcore champion covers TJ and he wins on the main event here at Go Home Rage. As what a monumental victory for that man himself inside the ring. The hardcore champion and Mr. Hardcore of TCW, Mr. Spinian, to wrap up the show. And that's all we have time for here on TCW Rage. And we'll see you at the pay-per-view of Lockdown in a couple days from now. But until then, have a very good night, everybody.